Here's something that most side hustle videos won't tell you. Most of them are designed for 25-year-olds who have unlimited energy, no real responsibilities, and they can afford to fail 10 times before something works. Now, if you're over 50, we don't have that kind of time. And as we know, we have multiple responsibilities. We probably work full time. We probably have kids. We probably have aging parents. So our time is extremely limited. But what I want to convey to you is even if you have a tiny amount of time available, you can do a side hustle and earn extra money. And the reason for that is AI is completely changing right now. It's creating a new category of side hustles, and they're perfect for people over 50 because you can do it faceless. You can have a flexible schedule, and some of them pay really well. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you 5 of them, and I'm going to show you how much money you could make, how much time it could take you, all that stuff, and obviously where to go to get more information. What if you could make money online without ever showing your face, without having to get on camera, talk to strangers, without having to spend weeks trying to figure out complicated technology? Just quietly from home, living your normal life. This is exactly what AI side hustles make possible right now for people that are over 50. And if you've been told that you missed the window, you totally have not. You're actually in the perfect position to take advantage of this right now. And I'm going to show you why. Now, before we go through these, I want to say something up front because I'm not going to overhype anything in this video. And I'm not going to show you fake screenshots or promise that you'll be rich by Friday. But what I am going to do is go through 5 real options, tell you honestly what each one could pay, the pros and cons, and which ones I think make sense for people over 50 who want real income. Because I've been where you are, and I've wasted so much time on things that sounded good, but when I actually did the work, it either didn't fit right or it actually took a lot longer than what I thought it would. And I don't want that for you. So if we haven't met yet, my name is Kim, 54 years old, mom of 5, grandma to 1. Been laid off twice in the last 10 years alone, but it wasn't until last year when my husband had a heart attack. That's when we really took a deep dive into our retirement and realized how super short we were. And that's when I started to really dive into the various side hustles that were out there. And I did a little research before and tried some stuff years and years throughout the years, right? But I was finally getting serious last year because I didn't want to have to work a job until the day I died. And that was going to be my biggest fear. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather spend my older years with my family instead of my coworkers. So I was determined to find the right one that fit my personality and my schedule. One that could potentially replace my full-time income. So I've learned about a ton of side hustles, which is why I am doing videos like this, so I can share them with you. So here's the truth about most side hustle. They're designed for people that have unlimited time and unlimited energy. They require months of learning before you make a single dollar. And realistically, they keep you trading time for money forever, just like a job. And then when you are over 50, when you're already tired from everything life is throwing at you, you're burned out, you're exhausted, you sleep your 6 to 8 hours, but you still wake up exhausted. That is not what you need. And I'm going to show you 5 options that are different. And I'm going to show you the one that I feel is the smartest and the one that can fit your actual lifestyle. Now, before we dive in, I want to say something important. You can try all of these and if you do it right, they could earn you extra money. But what I learned after trying a lot of them, you work and you get paid. You stop working, the money stops. That's not passive income, that's actually a second job. What I ended up finding was a completely different approach. It's a done-for-you system that generates income whether you are working or not. I'll leave the free blueprint in the description below so you can take a look at it after this video. No pressure, just take a look. But for now, let's get started with the side hustles and see which one fits you best. And I want to tell you about a moment that changed everything for me. I was sitting at my regular job, just a normal Tuesday. I was physically in the office. I hadn't done anything in my online business that day because I was at my job. My phone buzzed, and what popped up completely amazed me. I had earned a $900 commission from a complete stranger who found my content through my automated system and bought while I was doing something else. And I thought, this is completely different from anything that I've ever tried before. This is what passive income actually means. And that's what I want for you, not just extra money, income that works whether you are working or not. Okay, let's go through the 5 side hustles that I promised. And again, I'm going to give you the pros and cons of each one, income potential, and which one actually scales long term and which one you can fit into your busy life. Side hustle number 1, AI micro tasks. You can go to platforms like Data Notation, ClickWorker, and Scale AI. They pay you to do small tasks, reviewing AI generated content, labeling data, answering simple questions. You can make anywhere from $5 to $25 per hour, and you can literally start the same day. The pros are it's easy, no experience necessary, very flexible, very quiet. And the honest truth is this is just a starter income. It doesn't scale. So again, you're trading time for money. So the moment you stop working, the money stops. So it's good for extra cash. It's just not good for a long-term income strategy. Side hustle number 2, AI assisted transcription. So platforms like Rev and Transcribe Me pay you to listen to audio and type what you hear. AI tools can obviously help you speed this process significantly. You can make anywhere from $10 to $30 per hour. The pros are you're not on the phone, you're not on camera, it's structured work, and you can do this at your own pace. But again, you're still trading your time for money. There's an income ceiling, and this is something that doesn't grow over time, but it's great for consistent extra income if you want a flexible schedule. But it's definitely not a path to financial freedom, and it's definitely not something that could replace your full-time income over time. Side hustle number 3 is Faceless AI content creation. This field is absolutely exploding right now. And what you're doing, you're using AI tools without even showing your face and creating content on YouTube, Pinterest, TikTok. AI writes the script, AI creates the visuals, you put it together and you post it. The income potential here is actually pretty significant. You can make anywhere from $500 a month all the way up to $5,000 a month, and maybe even more eventually if you're selling something. But the honest truth is it takes time, maybe 3 to 6 months before you even see real results. And most people quit before it starts working. But if you stay consistent, this is one of the few things that can actually grow instead of you feeling like you're starting over and over. But I can promise you, if you stick with this for 90 days, you will start to create that momentum, which will bring in more and more income. And what I love about this strategy is it is a way to create passive income. But what you have to do is you have to create a niche, pick a niche that you want your content to be based around, and you can get paid just from creating content from the social media platform. They're all different. But again, if you want to really monetize this, you want to sell a product or service within that niche that you can sell, because that's only going to multiply your income potential. Side hustle number 4, and this is honestly, this is exploding right now. It's user-generated content. And what this is, companies pay regular people to create content for them. You do not need an audience. You do not need followers. You just create content and they pay you for it. You can earn anywhere from $100 to $500 per video. AI can help you write the scripts and plan the content. The pros is there's no audience needed. You do not even use your social media profile. You actually use the company's, because you submit the video or whatever content the company wants you to create, they post it on their social media site. So you don't need any followers for this. So you actually get paid pretty well, but the income could be inconsistent because you keep having to find new clients. But if you can get with a brand that you can commit to monthly videos and get a contract that way, where you're creating content for them every month after month, then that's pretty cool, because then you know how much money you're going to bring in month after month. So if you love creating content, this could be an option for you. And what you want to do is Google user-generated content websites, and there are actually websites that you can sign up for that lists companies that are looking for creators, which is pretty cool. Side hustle number 5. Now, I saved this one for last because this is one that is actually changing everything for me. It's called master resale rights, and I want to explain this simply. You know how a franchise works. When someone opens up a McDonald's, they didn't invent the burger. McDonald's did. But the franchise owner gets the rights to sell everything that McDonald's built. Master resale rights works the same way, except instead of obviously us flipping burgers, it's digital educational programs that teach people how to build businesses online, already created, already proven, already selling. You get the license to sell them, and you keep 100% of the profit. Not a commission, not a percentage, every single dollar. And here's what makes this completely different from the other 4. The website is built, the emails are written, the sales system is already set up. You do not have to create anything. You simply plug in and learn how to share it. Best part is, it doesn't have to consume your day. It only takes about 2 hours a day, and you can break up those 2 hours throughout the day. So you can do 5 minutes here, 30 minutes here, 15 minutes here. If I go to my job and I work, instead of going to lunch with my coworkers, I work on my business, that's half of the amount of time that I get done for the entire day. But the best part is, the income per sale, you could earn anywhere from $100 to $1,400 a day, and you keep every single dollar. Now let me show you something that changes everything. And this is honestly what I used to do, because here's the thing. When we learn about how to make money online, right? Ideally, people want to make $100,000. But here's the thing. In order to make anything, you have to sell a product or service. So what I used to do, I used to sell a product. Every time I sold that product, I made $12 commission. So to make $100,000 a year, I would need over 8,000 customers. With this system, you only need 72 customers to make 6 figures a year. And right now, there are over 56,000 people in our community doing this. In dollars generated collectively in just the first 10 months. This is not a side hustle. This is an actual business that you own that works while you sleep. So I want to be completely honest with you right now. Side hustles 1 through 4, they're real, they work, they can make you extra money. But the truth is, every single one of them keeps you trading time for money. You work, you get paid, you stop working, the money stops. After 50, when you're already tired, when you don't have unlimited energy, when you need something that builds over time, that's not the answer. Side hustle number 5 is completely different because it's not a side hustle. It's an actual real business with a real automated system that works whether you are working or not. And that's the difference. It's the difference between making extra money and actual financial freedom that can one day replace your full-time income. If you've been watching thinking, Kim, I don't want to spend months trying to figure out these 5 side hustles on my own. I just want to know what actually works. Tell me what to do. I hear you. So what I have for you is a completely free blueprint that walks you through the exact system that I'm using, step by step. How to earn anywhere from $100 to $1,400 per sale, how the done-for-you system works, and how to get it set up within a day or 2. It's in the description below. There's no pressure, just real information that could change your financial situation. And the people that are winning right now made one decision. They stopped trying to do everything at once, and they started building one real thing. I want to show you something that I think you need to see right now while you're watching this video. There are people in our community making sales. 56,000 members worldwide, $29 million generated, 129 six-figure earners in the US alone. These are not tech geniuses. They're not young. They're regular people, most of them over 50, who had no experience, no tech skills, no following. They just started. And the people who watched videos just like this 6 months ago and said, maybe I'll start next month, they're exactly where they are, just 6 months older. 6 months closer to retirement with the same financial gap. Every month you wait is a month you cannot get back. But starting is a choice, and it starts just with $100. One customer puts you in profit mode. And if you feel like you're too late, you're not. We actually had someone in our community named Ian, 71 years old, had a $1,400 day. You are not too old. You are not too late, and you are not out of options. You just haven't been shown the right system yet. And that's exactly what I want to change for you. Because here's what I know about you. You didn't get to this point by being weak. You got here by surviving everything life was throwing at you. The layoffs, the pay cut, the health scares, the sleepless nights. You're still here and you're looking for a way forward. And you're watching this video because you're not done yet. Neither am I, so let's do this together. And I want to leave you with a picture. Imagine it's Tuesday morning. You wake up when you're ready, not because an alarm forced you to. You check your phone, not to see if your boss emailed you, but to see what your automated system made for you overnight. $900 while you were sleeping. You don't rush, you don't panic, you don't do the mental math at the grocery store. You just live. That's what this system builds. Not overnight, but over time with consistency. And we train you and walk you through every step of the way. And it just starts with one decision. Before you go, 2 things. Number 1, subscribe to this channel, because every day I'm going to share with you real side hustles that you can do if you're over 50. No hype, just teaching, researching things that I've found, some that I've done. And then second, make sure you grab that free blueprint that's in the description below, because it walks you through the exact system that I'm using step by step. Here's the bottom line. You do not need 5 side hustles. You just need one that actually works, that fits your life, that builds over time. One that cannot be taken away by one phone call by HR. And that's what this is. It's waiting for you in the description below. You are not behind. You just maybe have to rebuild just like me. Don't forget to subscribe, and YouTube thinks you should watch this video that's popping up here, so make sure you give that a watch.